Yes, I'm okay.
That's good. That's good. Now,
Mute.
let's start. What was the homework? Anything in the practice book? Anything in the practice book was homework?
It was absent, sir.
Yeah, we are late actually. I got here very late. I didn't realize. I thought I was very much on time. In the practice book. Okay. Homework for tomorrow, everyone. Page number 14 in the practice book. Page number 14. And I hope, while you're doing the exercises, you guys will have a lot of insights. You will develop understanding through the exercises. Observe, don't just go with the flow and write the answers. No, think, reflect, sochiye, samajiye. All right, that's what I'm expecting from you. Page number. Page number 14. Page number 14 will be your homework for tomorrow. Hello, Priya.
Good evening, sir.
Are you better now?
Yeah, I'm better actually.
Your fever, your headache kept you down for more than 2-3 days.
Yes, and also I was feeling it was because of workload actually.
Oh,
So
I see. I see.
yeah. But it's fine. I'm okay now.
Great. Page number 14 for tomorrow. Maybe I will. Yeah, I
evening.
know. I had an extra practice book in the office. On Saturday, I gave it away to you. Right. I had it for you. But never mind. Why don't you give yours and you manage with your friends? Okay. And I'll print one for you. Page number 14 is homework for tomorrow. And I'm putting this in the group as well. Hello, Shubhankar.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Is it raining in Japan as well?
No, it's not raining today.
It's raining here. It's been raining all day today, actually.
But we want rain.
You want rain there? Yeah, rain is
Yeah.
necessary. You want
Good evening,
rain
sir.
because beautiful, or you want rain because you need it? Hello, Ravi.
It is quite hot.
Oh, I see. All
Yeah, yeah.
right.
It's
Japan,
36 degrees right now.
Japan is an island, right? Surrounded by water. So, when you live on an island, the weather is humid usually because of the water around you. So it may be 36 degrees, but it must feel like 40 degrees, 41 degrees. And now, yeah, we finished this email. Did we? Let's keep in touch. Keep in touch. I can't wait to hear more of your news. I can't wait to hear. Can't wait. you often use the expression I can't wait to show excitement for something in the future. Don't translate. Come again. He gave you the practice book. All right, keep it. As I was saying, I can't wait or somebody can't wait. It is used to talk about your excitement for a future event, for something in the future. For example, a girl got engaged. She got engaged, and the date of her wedding is out. Her wedding day is out in 2 months' time, in 3 months' time, okay? And she's very excited about it. Then she will say, I can't wait for my wedding day. I can't wait for my wedding day. This sentence should not be translated literally. It should not be translated, मैं इंतजार नहीं कर सकता हूं. No, it should be translated, मेरे से इंतजार नहीं हो रहा है. This is how it should be translated. I can't wait. She says here, I can't wait to hear more of your news. Means she's very excited to hear more of her news. Understand? Amber is very excited to hear more news of Grace. More of your news. Can't wait to hear more of your news. Say the phrase, more of your news. More of your news. हालांकि हिंदी बोलने वाला more news बोलेगा सीधा, right? लेकिन हिंदी नहीं बोलते, हम इंग्लिश सीख रहे हैं. तो more of your news. Can't wait to hear more of your news. तुम्हारी खबर और मिले और बताओ अपने बारे में क्या हो रहा है. Can't wait to hear more of your news. So please write soon. Love, Amber. We finished this on Saturday, I remember. So we can move on to another unit, unit 3, good news and bad news. And I've already given you homework in the practice book, 1 page. Good news, bad news. Is it okay to say it is a good news? It is a good news. Is this sentence fine? Is there a problem with this sentence? It is a good news. Is this sentence? Yes, Vita. News is not plural, Vita. News is uncountable. News is not plural. News is, and that's why A is not right. We should only say it is good news. It is good news. A cannot be used. Can you use A with uncountable nouns? Can you say it is a water? No, it is a mill. Similarly, you cannot say it is a good news because news is uncountable. News is uncountable. So we can't say it is a good news. It is a news. We will say it is good news. It is some good news. No problem. Okay. Look at the photo on the first page of Unit 3. Who are these people? Yeah. Who are these people which are in the photo? They are? Go on, tell me more. Speak English. Don't give me one sentence. Oh, my question. I'm trying to ask you, I'm asking you. Say they are
Media
okay.
people.
They are media people, they are photographers, they are taking photographs, right? What are they doing? Okay. Think of as many reasons as possible. Aisha, I'm making you the co-host because you are on your laptop. And so are you, Ravi. So please,
I'm not
people.
on my laptop, sir. It's iPad.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. I'm on
Interesting.
my laptop.
I don't know whether you can see everything going on here. Some people are off camera. Please be on camera. Shankar, where are you?
From Priya Gupta is making some uh, noise, sir. It's a little disturbing.
Yes. So you guys are the co-host now. So when you realize there is noise coming from somewhere, you can mute them, okay? Because I'll be focused on the book and the teaching. You can take care of these things. So who are these people? These people are reporters, journalists, right? They are photographers for media, right? Maybe they work for the newspapers. Maybe they work for some channels, right?
Production.
Yes. Think of as many reasons as possible why they are taking photographs. Think of as many reasons as possible. Think of as many reasons as possible, not one, two, as many reasons as possible why they are taking photographs. Come on, give me your sentence, give me your reason.
Maybe they are working for a social media network.
All of them together like this. Very good. Go ahead.
I think they are covering some news.
They are covering some news. All right. Keep going, people. Keep going. Whatever comes to your mind.
Any
You think
famous actor or actress come?
Maybe they
might
are
have arrived.
covering a sports match.
Maybe having a sports event, a match or something, a game. Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. Maybe there was some sort of accident and they're all there to, show it on their TV channels or maybe in their newspaper that they're taking photographs.
Maybe they are capturing evidence from crime scene.
Maybe they are taking evidence or capturing evidence from a crime scene. Yeah. Yeah, possible. Go on, people. Why are they taking photographs? Or maybe some drama is playing out. Maybe, something has happened, a road accident or something, right? Anything else comes to your mind? Feel free to share. Here, I have no advantage. I cannot think like all of you. You guys all have different minds. So maybe something else will come to your mind. Share with me what comes to your mind. Why are they taking photographs?
They could be shooting a movie.
Okay. But normally what happens when there is a movie shoot, there is usually one or two cameramen placed at different places, angles, there are so many of them very much together. So I don't think they are, or maybe a shooting is going on and some journalists, some reporters are also covering that shoot. It is not a very frequent thing in that city, in that town, maybe, right? If there is a movie shooting going on in Bihar Sharif, all the local media channels that we have, their reporters will come and take photos, right? The same way. Yeah, possible.
Maybe some leader is giving some
Maybe
speech.
politicians are there.
Yeah, look,
Famous
both of them,
politicians.
maybe a famous politician is here, has just arrived or giving a speech. All right. Priya, your mic is noisy today. Next, which of the reasons are good news stories and which are bad news stories? Okay, so we gave a lot of reasons, right? I said one thing, maybe there was a road accident, right? So that would be considered good news story, a good news story or a bad news story?
Bad news.
Bad news
A
story,
bad
Bad
news
right?
news
story.
story.
Right. There were so many things that we didn't think of. Maybe some player has return home after winning a gold medal in Olympics, and the media people are,
Maybe Siraj is there.
yeah, India won,
Maybe
right?
Virat Kohli is going for practice and they are shooting, they are
Yeah, yeah,
photographing.
right. This series between India and England, will be remembered for a
That-
long time.
Yes.
Every match
Yes,
was
sir.
very interesting. I mean, this kind of series is really fun. And coincidentally, there was no result, 2-2. However, I personally believe that India were a better
India
team.
won the yes, sir.
Yeah, in the first match, we could not win. First match, we lost, although we were in a very good position to win. But somehow, and that match which Ravindra Jadeja
Five
could not
catches
win for.
dropped that match.
Yeah,
Without
exactly.
without having Bumrah in the team.
That's the problem. Bumrah is not 100% fit. Shami was not there. Shami is our regular bowler in the test matches. Shami, Bumrah, and this
Sir, you are muted. You are muted, sir.
So I can
yeah, either Akash Deep or maybe this guy who was our all-rounder. Huh?
Nitish
Washington
Kumar.
Singh,
Nitish,
Nitish Kumar Reddy.
Reddy, yeah, Nitish Reddy. That guy, as a fourth, seamer, because in England you need some extra seamers. Our bowlers, both bowlers, Sundar and Jadeja, both are all rounders. So this is such a great team. You have very deep batting lineup until number 10, number 9. You have good batsmen.
Even Pant got out getting injured.
Yeah, that very eventful series it has been. Really, really entertaining. It's a shame that India did not win the series because we were very, very good. We were a better team. They tried to, I mean, their batsmen definitely batted well on a couple of occasions, but only because our bowler, we did not have a good bowling lineup. Imagine Bumrah fit. Okay, imagine Sami fit. Imagine Siraj and the fourth bowler Sani or Reddy or this guy Akashdeep. Akashdeep and Reddy, they are both very good batsmen too. Anyway, sorry that we got distracted and started talking about cricket. I was so excited about the match last night when I got to know that they were 6 down and still 37 runs, 32 runs away. It was so exciting. And because of bad light, the match could not continue yesterday. I was ready to stay up and watch. But today I could not sacrifice my class. I was in the class when the match was going on. I could not watch it live. But I'm going to watch the replay, ball by ball. It is going to be so exciting.
I have never seen that type of series before it.
Yeah, exactly. Every match was very closely fought. Every match was very closely fought. अगर repeat खाली कर दीजिएगा तो बाद में जब ग्रामर पढ़ाएंगे
They
इसका
played
तो
last.
समझ में
They played last
repeat
5 days.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Almost all matches went to the last day. In one line, it was a very entertaining series.
So and the last player come to play having injured, having broken
Box,
Chris
broken
Box.
hand.
Box, he
Yeah,
came
yeah.
to bat with a broken arm.
With
Well, but he could not change the fate of the team. Okay. Well, India are a very good team. Like I said, we were not playing with our full potential because, like I said, our bowlers were not really. Two of our best bowlers, Bumrah was 50% fit. He did not play the second match, which we interestingly won, And then Sami is a very important bowler right now in the test matches, especially with the red ball. We were playing without him too. Akashdeep did well in the absence of Bumrah. But in the third test, where we played Bumrah and Akashdeep both, Bumrah bowled well. He got 5 wickets, but Akashdeep got none. 0. And the same bowler got 5 wickets in the previous test. He could not get even 1. Okay. So let's see. Good news, bad news. We understand the sense of what is good news, what is bad news, right? Your friend is getting married. Good news or bad news?
Good
Are you
news.
sure?
Bad news,
Are you
sir.
sure? Well, girls will say good news, but boys are also saying good news. Their friend is getting married. Okay. I thought boys will have some sort of sensitivity, you know. I think you guys are more than happy just having your lovely, you know, tasty meal for free at your friend's wedding. Friend, it doesn't matter, your friend is going to hell, you know. All right. What is the past simple? Guys, don't think I'm misogynist or something. It's just fun, okay? What is the past simple of these verbs? Every verb has a past form. Every verb has a past form, right? Every verb has a past form. So let's look at the verbs in the box. Can you tell me the past form of these verbs? The first is become. What is the past form? Come on, everybody. Became, right?
Became.
Clean,
Became.
clean,
Clean.
Cleaned.
clean. Die,
Died.
Died.
died. Feed,
Fed.
pet, pet,
Pet.
pet.
Pet. Pet.
Feel,
Felt.
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 Find, found.
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 Give,
Gave.
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 Go,
Went.
Went.
went. Grow,
Grew.
grew, grew.
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 Hope,
Hope.
hope,
Hope.
hope. Hear,
Heard.
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 Pass,
Passed.
pass. Stay,
Stayed.
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 take, take.
Took.
Took, try,
Tried.
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 want,
Wanted.
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 Yeah.
Done. Now, which of these are regular and which of these are irregular? Regular means they follow a certain pattern. They are called regular. And those which don't follow a certain pattern, they are called irregular. If somebody says, my bowel movement is very regular, my bowel movement is very, it
Regular.
means every morning they go to the toilet at a certain time. It is kind of fixed, routine thing. So their bowel movement is very regular. And if their bowel movement is not very regular, then sometimes they don't go to the toilet. Sometimes they go to the toilet 2-3 times, you know, not very regular. Okay. Regular, not very regular. When you follow pattern, you're regular. When you don't follow pattern, you're not regular. Understand? So which verbs are regular, which are irregular?
Clean is regular. Die is regular.
Go,
Hope.
take,
Clean
give.
is regular, die is
Irregular.
regular,
Try is regular. Stay.
try is regular,
Hope is
want
regular.
is regular, hope is regular,
Pass is regular.
pass is regular, stay is regular. Which are irregular?
Go,
Become.
Become,
become.
right. Feed,
Fed.
Speed.
find,
Found.
Grow.
find, right? Give,
Go.
gave. Random changes. These are random changes. Give, I changed into A. There is no pattern. Give became gave. What pattern? There is no pattern. So it is called irregular. Those which take D or ED, they are called regular. And those which don't take D or ED, they are called irregular. So go is irregular. Because
Irregular.
the past was not goed, it is went.
When.
I hope you understand. Okay. I would like to play the audio file 3.1 for you.
3.1 Regular verbs.
Clean, cleaned. Die, died. Hope, hoped. Pass, passed. Stay, stayed. Try, tried. Want, wanted.
Irregular verbs.
Become, became, feed, fed, feel, felt, find, found, give, gave, go, went, grow, grew, hear, heard, take, took.
Okay. I will share with you guys a list of irregular verbs. And I would expect that you guys learn the past simple forms of all those irregular verbs. I think 70-80% you will be familiar with already. And 20%, 30% you'll have to learn. Okay, a list of around 30-40 verbs I will share. Out of 30-40, more than half you will definitely be familiar with. Okay, you will have to learn only 10-12. So do it, because when you're talking in English and you are confident about the past form of a verb, it's easier to use them. Okay, so obviously you need to know the past form of all the irregular verbs, because these irregular verbs are very common verbs. We need them every day. For example, see. What is the past form of see? Saw.
Oh,
It's such a common verb, right? Okay, let's see. A good news story. Okay, tell me one thing I want to ask you. When you read the newspaper, you enjoy reading good news stories more or bad news stories more? Which do you enjoy reading more?
good news story.
Well, yes, it is true. A lot of us enjoy more reading the
Bad story.
bad news stories. Bad news. Don't say bad stories. Bad news stories. Bad stories has a different meaning. Bad news stories. Bad news stories. Do you read the newspaper online? No.
It's quite hard to read, sir.
Yeah, I remember how I used to spend all my mornings. Okay, as a kid, not as a teenager. When I was in my early teenage, 14, 15, as long as I was at school and all, okay, I was a student. I used to read the newspaper every morning whenever school was usually 10 o'clock, a newspaper would come around 5:30. So I would directly go to the sports page, and me and my father would be, in a sort of, race or something. Who gets their hands first on the newspaper? Okay. I mean, if my papa got the newspaper, he would not give me the sports page. I would request him so much, Papa, you're reading the first page. You're reading the editorial. Just give me the second last page. Second last page was usually, the news, sports news. And he would say, no, no, no. First, let me finish, and then you will read. And I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. Back then, we didn't have these things, smartphones and social media for entertainment. All we had was the radio, the TV, the newspaper, the three things, and then friends, company. I'm talking about early morning. What could you do? No electricity, nothing, so either we would listen to the radio or read the newspaper. Sounds like a very old time story, right? But it was only 30 years ago, 35 years ago. Life has changed so drastically in last 35 years. Only somebody like me can appreciate. You guys have seen news, mobile phones all your childhood, I know, right? Mobile phone has been around for 15 years, 17 years, 18 years in Biharship. In other parts, maybe longer. But in Biharship, I had my first phone in 2004. 2004, it was a second-hand phone. Yeah. So it's 2025. It's 21 years. Okay. 21 years. Yeah. So yeah, life was very different. And sometimes I feel nostalgic. I feel nostalgic, emotional, talking about my, childhood and these things. Because I remember how happy I used to be. If I got my hands on the newspaper first, I would take my sports page away and give the rest to my papa. Here you go, take and enjoy. I have my own page. And I would go line by line, okay? Enjoying every word of the journalist, the way he has described a match. I think I've always been a lover of words. I love words. I love reading. I've always loved reading. It was the newspaper, it was comics, it was Nandan. I can't tell you how happy I used to be when my father or mother agreed to buy us occasional Nandan. Not we were not like regular subscriber every month or something. We didn't have that much money. But sometimes we would convince our parents to spend 5 rupees. That was a lot of money, by the way, back then. Nandan was 5 rupees, guys, okay? And we would convince them to buy us Nandan. And when they said yes, oh my goodness, we were so excited. We would ask our newspaper agent, to bring us a Nandan as well. Sometimes we would go out to different stalls if we could buy a Nandan right there. Who would wait for the next day, So yeah, amazing. I've always loved words, and it has all helped me in becoming the teacher I have managed to become. I can't tell you how many times I was beaten up. Scolded. For what? For not coming home early enough from the, Modi ji's shop. Why? I would go there and I would sit down there with something which had stories, a book. Back then, Modi ji used a paper to make puriyas, so some of those books had stories. And if I found any interesting one, I would forget about why I was there, what I wanted to buy. I would just sit and start reading as a kid. I was so interested in reading. And my father's complaint, if you love reading so much, why the hell don't you read your syllabus books? Now, can you compare syllabus books and stories? You shouldn't compare. They are different things. Reading stories is fun. Reading your syllabus books is no fun. We used to finish our Hindi or English textbooks in the very first month of the, syllabus academic year. In the very first month of the academic year, we would finish our Hindi books and English books. We would read everything there. I mean, English books, we didn't understand much, but if there were any interesting stories somehow, yeah, it has helped me so much. And I can see all my hobbies in my daughter. I love drawing. She loves drawing. I love reading. She loves reading. I don't scold her as much. My father scolded me because I know it's me. I can see myself in her. She loves reading manga and this comics and that comics. She started when she was like 9 or 10 only. And I knew I could not stop her. My father couldn't stop me. I was beaten up for reading comics. So, news stories. I'm sorry. What were we talking about? Why did the story move about my childhood and reading the newspaper? Where were we?
Bad story and
Okay.
good story.
The story? Good news. Oh, yeah. Good story, no, good news story. Okay. I asked you if you read the newspaper, right? And you guys said, no, you don't. So people like reading bad news stories more. And that's why a lot of newspapers and even social media, Facebook and Instagram, push those stories which are about crime, hate, and negativity. My sister-in-law, on On average, she gets about 5,000 views on her videos. Okay, she puts shorts, 5,000 views she gets usually, typically. And then she posted one video about the guy was killed in the Paras hospital recently. A criminal was killed in Paras hospital in broad daylight. She put a video of it. More than lakh people watched that video. Why suddenly such a big jump? Because these sites, these platforms, social media sites, they promote, they push bad news stories, negative news stories, because people are more interested in them. And if a news story is more popular, it attracts more advertisement. So which news stories attract more achievement, advertisement? Good news stories or bad news stories? Obviously, bad news stories. And social media owners, they want profit. When will they get profit? When they have a lot of advertisement on their platform. And which stories bring advertisement? Bad news stories, because they're more popular. And you only want to give your advertisement to those places where there are lots of people, right? So eventually it has become a very negative cycle where these people want money, want business, and that's why they will promote bad news stories. If you want to go viral, post something negative and see how your post will get more views, will get more promotion. It will definitely get more views than normal, more comments than normal, more likes or dislikes than normal. It means there will be more engagement on that post. More engagement means more people are there, more active people are there, and then products put their advertisement there. So that's why we need to do something about it. More people watch these negative news stories, and it affects them. A story of a crime, a story of a riot, story of something more vulgar, more damaging, those things are promoted more by these social media sites. It's a serious concern. I saw a video of Mark Zuckerberg being grilled. He was being questioned by the lawmakers and the agencies, in America, and he had no answers. He had no answers. So some people are becoming rich at the cost of harmony in society. But anyways, come back. Penguin swims 5,000 miles every year to visit the man who saved his life. His life? Whose life? His life? Whose life? His life? Whose life, guys?
Penguin. Penguin life.
Okay, Ravi. Penguin swims 5,000 miles every year to visit the man who saves his life. His life? Whose life?
Penguin's life.
The penguin's life. The penguin's life. Don't say penguin's life. The penguin's life. The penguin's life. Okay. Now, why is it a good news story? Why is this a good news story? Why
Because
is this a good news story? Yes. Asha.
because a man helped to save a penguin and the penguin traveled back to him.
Yeah, exactly. A man saved a penguin, and now the penguin is showing gratitude and he's swimming back, 5,000 miles to meet that person. What an amazing, heartwarming story. Animals can also have such a great bond with humans. We sometimes think we are different from animals, all right? But the reality is, many animals have the same emotions as us. We are just a little more upgraded version. We had mobile phones that could not send, emails and could not take videos. There are smartphones today, mobile phones, they can do it all. But they're both phones. And those phones came after these early phones. So we are also upgraded version of animals. We can do more than those animals, that's it. But they can do a lot of things that we can do. Take a look. Do you have any problem in believing that this penguin has a sense of gratitude for that man? He recognizes that man. The man saved him, and now he is traveling back every year. 5,000 miles, not a little bit of distance. 5,000 miles is 8,000 kilometers, guys. Imagine the amount of distance, the magnitude of distance, 8,000 kilometers. The penguin travels just to meet the person. And by the way, it is a true story. It is not a made up story. It is not a made up story. अब बताओ made up मतलब false हुआ कि नहीं हुआ यहाँ पे? Imaginary हुआ कि नहीं हुआ? Because मैंने पहले कहा था it is a true story. फिर कहा it is not a made up story. तो अगर दिमाग है तो made up का कुछ तो sense develop होगा. It is not a made up story. एक बार में कोई vocabulary नहीं सीखता. अगर natural subconscious level पे vocabulary सीखना है मेरे बच्चों, जैसे मैंने सीखा है, तो आपको अपने आप को लगातार exposure देना चाहिए. और कॉन्शियसली सीखना है तो 10-5 वर्ड्स हर दिन सीखिए, लेकिन सेंटेंस में सीखिए. ओके, लर्न देम इन सेंटेंसेस, डोंट लर्न देम इन आइसोलेशन. कोई भी वर्ड सीखना है तो सेंटेंस में सीखिए, फ्रेज में सीखिए. अ मेड अप स्टोरी मतलब ए ट्रू स्टोरी? ना, इट्स एन इमेजिनरी स्टोरी, राइट? अ मेड अप स्टोरी. फाइन. So clearly it is a good news story. Now read the article quickly, everybody. Read the article quickly. Quickly. Read the article quickly. Don't worry about the blank spaces. Just read the article. Don't worry about the blank spaces. I'm not asking you to fill those, blank spaces. I'm asking you just to read quickly. Ayushibita, you're not on camera. Anshika is. By the way, okay, are you done? You finished, right? Let's see. Who is João Pereira de Souza? De Souza, João Pereira de Souza. Who is he?
Sir, a
He is
part-time
a former
fisherman.
bicycler.
Yeah, see, go on, come on. Hmm.
He is a retired bricklayer who still works part-time as a fisherman.
Lovely, Aisha. Very good. And who is Dindin?
Dindin is a
Dindin.
penguin.
He is just the
Penguin.
name of the penguin.
Hmm. Okay, we can answer this question this way as well, if you don't mind, okay? Again, not like which answer will be right in the exam. I'm not teaching you for an exam, okay? I'm teaching you how to express your ideas, right? So how about saying this? João Pereira de Souza is the man who saved a penguin. We are reading about a man. He's the man who saved that penguin, okay? He is the man who saved that penguin. And then you can also tell me he was a retired army man.
Bricklayer.
Retired
Bricklayer.
bricklayer. He's a retired bricklayer. Okay. And now a part-time
Fisherman.
fisherman. Okay. And
Sir,
Dindim
what
is that.
does bricklayer means? Sir, what does bricklayer mean?
I think it means जो रसगुल्ले बनाता हो. What do you think, Manisha?
Sir, brick, it is related to brick.
So maybe दो में से एक चीज होगा. एक तो ब्रिक बनाने वाला या तो फिर ईंट से दीवार बनाने वाला. दो में से एक चीज क्या क्या हो सकता है, राइट? आपको कौन सा लग रहा है ज्यादा लाइकली? मनीषा, जब आप ब्रिक पे चली गई तो साथ में ले पे भी चले जाएं. ले मतलब रखना होता है, ठीक है? तो a bricklayer would be a person who is more likely to, build walls with bricks, right?
Lays bricks to make houses.
Yes, exactly, to make walls and houses, right? हमारे यहाँ क्या बोलते हैं इसको? राज मिस्त्री.
Rajmistri.
राज मिस्त्री, या बोलते हैं ना? bricklayer, okay. कोई याद करे हुए मेसन को याद किए हुए? मेसन मतलब राजमिस्त्री, ऐसा कोई याद किए हुए? याद किए हुए बेटा? पढ़ाया होगा बचपन में ना? Well, that's also true. Masonry or mason, those people used to build houses, okay? But यहाँ specifically क्या बात कर हम लोग? Bricklayers, right? The words can be synonyms in certain context. Masonry, masons के बारे में पढ़ा होगा? नहीं, mason is a very common word, mason. Someone who builds houses is called a mason. Actually, बचपन में पढ़ाते हैं राजमिस्त्री का English mason, ऐसे करते, right? Bricklayer is another word. Okay, let's see. जहां कोई नया वर्ड आता है तो वहां पर दिमाग खड़ा हो जाता है, एंटीना तैयार हो जाता है कि ये वर्ड नहीं पता है. मैं इस बात से बहुत परेशान रहता हूं, इस सोच के साथ. और जहां जान पहचान वाले वर्ड्स रहते हैं वहां आप लोग उसकी मीनिंग ना समझते हुए रिलैक्स रहते हैं. ये बात मुझे बहुत परेशान करती है. ठीक है, ध्यान दीजिएगा. मैं अक्सर ये बात आपको हाईलाइट करता रहूंगा. कई बार words which are familiar because you've heard them before, just because you've heard them before, you will never ask me कि क्या बोला या क्या सुना, क्या पढ़ा, क्योंकि आप उस वर्ड को जानते हैं सर. उसका वहां पर क्या मीनिंग हो रहा है भले ही ना समझ में आ रहा, फिर भी आप रिलैक्स रहते हो. जहां नया वर्ड आ जाए, चाहे भले ही कितना ऑब्वियस उसकी मीनिंग, you still ask because it's a new word. You know why? Again, because that's how you've studied. You have never learned to do the processing on your own. Let's continue. Where did Joao find Dindim?
Joe found Dimdim
Joe
on
found
beach.
Dindam.
Down the beach.
Joe found Dindam on the beach near his house.
Right.
Next.
Next. Where does Dindim swim to? Can you read this sentence? Just read this question, please. Read this question. Last question.
Where does Dindam swim to every year?
Do you understand the meaning of the question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, translate it into Hindi.
वो स्विम करके कहाँ पे जाता है?
हर साल
Yes.
हर साल वो स्विम कहाँ करना चाहता है या फिर कहाँ जाता है?
No, no, no. Chata is not here. There is
कहाँ
no
जाना?
chata.
हर साल वो स्विम करके कहाँ जाता है?
Where does Dindin swim to? Where does Dindin swim to every year? Where does Dindin swim to every year? वो swim करके कहाँ जाता है? वो swim करके कहाँ जाता है? Where does Dindin swim to? हर साल वो swim करके कहाँ जाता है? Answer. Every year he swims to.
Every year Dindam swims to visit Jao.
Yeah, George Pereira de Souza's house, right? He swims to his house. Okay. Not exactly, I mean, but you're right. Okay, to visit him. Now, read and complete the article with 10 verbs from the started in the past simple. You see, there are verbs in the box, guys, that we saw at this in the starter section. Use these verbs to complete the text. Come on. Are you finished? You need more time? No worries. Don't rush yourself. Good. Those who haven't finished yet, do it nicely, taking your time. I'm not rushing you. Read 2-3 times and try and understand which word makes sense. Which word makes sense here? Try it. When you feel confused, try different words. One of them will make sense, better sense than the rest. Done. Atul, take your time, beta. Take your time. Harbarana nahi hai, okay? Read and decide which word makes sense in the sentence. Ayat,
I'm there.
you need more time? You're done. Confident that you got them right? Very good. And Naya is thinking. You know, it's such a delight to see you young kids, you know, trying these things. Shall we check now? Anshika beta, Adeep, are we ready to check?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do it. João Pereira de Souza, 71, lives on an island near Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. He is a retired bricklayer, but still works as a part-time fisherman. One day, about 5 years ago, yeah. About 5 years ago, he found a tiny, sick penguin. He found a tiny, sick penguin on the beach near his home. देखो मेरे पढ़ने में मैं वहां रुकता हूं जहां एक फ्रेज का मतलब होता है. And when I do it for a long time, वो pauses students के दिमाग में वो groups को एक साथ करवा देते हैं. And that's what is important. Unfortunately, a lot of schools don't have teachers who can pause at the right place when they are reading. I'm talking about at a young age when children are in class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are lots of stories in their English books. And teachers, while reading those stories, don't pause at the right moment. They don't make meaningful breath groups. And that's why most students don't benefit from their the teacher's reading. When I'm reading, you can notice how I'm reading. I'm on purpose pausing at certain points, certain moments, because I want to convey phrases to your mind. One day, about 5 years ago, he found a tiny sick penguin on the beach near his home. The penguin's feathers were covered in oil. The penguin's feathers were covered in oil. Joao felt sorry for the
sorry.
sick little bird. He felt sorry. So when you feel sorry, is it a bad feeling or a feeling like, okay, let's try and understand. If you feel sorry for someone, you feel angry towards them, or you feel you should help them?
Help them.
You should help
That's the
them.
feeling you
I
have,
feel I
right?
should help them.
Yeah, when you feel sorry for someone, you want to help those people, right? Because you feel something bad has happened to them. I have a question. A wife has been very rude to her husband, okay? And one day, the husband lost his temper, couldn't take this rude behavior, and slapped her once tight on her face. Will you feel sorry for the wife? Will you feel sorry for the wife? I told you the wife has been very rude, very, very rude. She has been very rude to the husband. And one day the husband said, enough is enough, I can't take it anymore, and he slapped her. Will you feel sorry for the wife? You still feel sorry. गजब लड़के हैं. अपनी जात के ना हुए किसके होंगे? You know? सही है? They will feel sorry for the girl. Can you believe it? अरे भाई, she's been making his life hard. Then he slapped her once. No? Not okay? Chalo, bhai, moral compass is different, for different people. So for some people, they will feel sorry for the woman, and some people will not feel sorry for the woman. They will say, तुम्हें ही deserve ही करती थी, जिस तरह से उसे पेश आ रही थी तो. Got it? Okay.
First I asked her, how was the slap?
Sorry. What did you say, Zafri?
First I asked her, how was the slap? It was hard.
Zafri is very much ready to exercise this slapping, huh, Zafri? Remember, Zafri, everything we do in a relationship, bad, like abusing each other, cursing each other, slapping each other, takes the relationship further down. You set the bar low. Not a good thing, So before we breach a certain bar, we go down to a certain level, we should ask ourselves, are we ready to keep that as a standard? I mean, we make mistakes, but when you have a guide, when you have somebody who is ready to share their experiences with you at the risk of sounding stupid, you should definitely learn from other people's mistakes and wisdom as well. Very important that young people don't just study physics, maths, and science and English at school. They also have a period where teachers, older teachers especially, share their life experiences with kids, especially teenage kids, and they learn from them, the kids, and they don't repeat the mistakes they made, the teachers made maybe, okay? But who will take the risk? Because most of us grown-up people, we are not very confident talking about our mistakes when we were young, because we want people to look at us with respect. And if we talk about mistakes we made, then people might lose that respect, and it's a big risk, Anyways, let's see. Come back to what we're discussing. He felt sorry for the sick little bird, and so He took him
So
back
he
to his
took
home.
him back.
He took him back to his home. घर ले गया उसको. He took him back to his home. He cleaned him and fed him, past tense, fed him sardines. Some people also pronounce sardines. You know, it's a type of fish. It's a type of fish. And he
Gave him the name Dindam.
Gave him the name
Dindum. What a
Dindum.
lovely name,
Dindum.
Dindum. The penguin soon became past tense, guys.
Became
past tense.
Yeah,
Became
Come on.
strong
The
and
penguin
healthy.
soon became strong and healthy again. The penguin soon became strong and healthy again. After a week or two, Joao
Went down
Down to the seashore.
went down to the seashore and
Tried to
and
put
tried to
back
tried
into the
to put
water.
Dindim back into the
into the
water.
water.
He tried to put Dindim back into the water. The penguin didn't want to go. The penguin didn't want to go. He stayed with Joao, getting bigger and bigger. Beautiful new feathers grew on his back.
grew
on his
back.
अपूर्वा, ध्यान दीजिए प्रोनाउंसिएशन पे. मैंने एक बार भी ग्रीव तो नहीं पढ़ा.
Grew.
अगर उसमें यह लगाना भी है तो ग्रीव होता है, गिरियू नहीं करेंगे आप लोग, ठीक है. ग्रू एंड उसमें यह की भी प्रोनाउंसिएशन हो सकती है, ग्रू. ओके, बट आई अगेन जो सुनते रहोगे आदत पड़ जाती है. तो आई एम मोर कंफर्टेबल सेइंग ग्रू नाउ देन ग्रीव. यह लगा सकते हैं, बट आई एम नॉट यूज्ड टू इट नाउ. Is it can you guess which is American, which is British? यह वाला British है कि American?
Ryu it is American.
यह वाला British है. रोज कम सुनते हैं हम लोग, right? We listen to grew more without. वैसे ही new बोलते हैं ना, new ना में यह लगाना आसान होता है. ना में यह लगाना न्यू. कुछ लोग न्यू बोलते हैं, न्यू नी से ना हम लोग सही बोलते हैं न्यू. और कुछ लोग अमेरिकन will say
No, yeah.
न्यू टी शर्ट, वो यह हटा देते हैं सीधे. नो यह डायरेक्ट न्यू टी शर्ट, न्यू टी शर्ट, न्यू टी शर्ट, न्यू टीचर. और ब्रिटिश बोलेंगे न्यू. लेकिन ग्रू में यह लगाना इज अ बिट डिफिकल्ट. इफ यू लिसन टू इट अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स यू विल स्टार्ट डूइंग इट. लेकिन गिरियू नहीं है यह. ग्रियू ग्री से नहीं जाके ग्रा के बाद यह लाना है, ला सकते हैं. ग्रा के बाद यह लाना है, ला सकते हैं. उसके बाद ऊ लाना है, ला सकते हैं. लाइए, ग्रियू 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 ग्रियू. ग्री नहीं है, ई आवाज नहीं आनी चाहिए. ग्रियू, ओके, और डायरेक्ट ग्रू. ओके, लेट्स कंटिन्यू. Beautiful new feathers grew on his back. 8 months passed. Joe was very happy. Then suddenly, one day in February, Dindim disappeared. Joe was sad to lose him. But hoped that the bird just wanted to return to his penguin family. Okay. So what happened? Because Dindim disappeared all of a sudden, so lots of things can cross your mind, can come to your mind. Maybe somebody attacked the penguin, maybe the penguin died, maybe it was kidnapped, somebody kidnapped the penguin, many things could have happened. But he just hoped. उसने चाहा कि यही हो. जब आप होप करते हो तो चाहते हो कि यही हो, राइट? पढ़िए. He hoped that the bird just wanted to return to his penguin family. उसने बस यही सोचा कि मन होगा इसका जाने का, इसलिए चला गया हो. He didn't want to believe anything bad happened to the penguin, right? He hoped that the penguin just wanted to return to his penguin family. He just wanted to return to his penguin family. 4 months, 4 more months passed. When suddenly he heard a familiar honking sound. A familiar
Honking.
familiar sound? Right, something that you know very well, right? Familiar. He heard a familiar honking sound. Didn't was bad. So guys, I hope you enjoyed reading. Now exercise 4 will be your homework. Exercise 4 will be your homework. Exercise 4 and 5 will be your homework. Can you do that? All of it without any outside help. क्योंकि यहाँ कोई impression नहीं मारना हम लोग, सीखना है. तो आप चाहे सारे के सारे गलत करके आ जाओ, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? मैं सिखाने वाला हूँ ना आपको. I will tell you why you're wrong, what is right, okay? So exercise 4 and 5 will be your homework for tomorrow. Shall we wrap up for today? You've got a bit of homework.
Yes.
1 page in the book and this exercise 4 and 5 here in the main book. Put both the pages in the group and I hope you guys will enjoy doing the exercises. And my school going students, I know your life is not easy. You have a lot of homework. So please don't consider this homework as burden. Whenever you have time, enjoy doing this homework, okay? I hope you guys
Sir.
learn something. Yes.
Sir, I have a doubt about a sentence.
Yes, go on. Ask me.
Yeah, the sentence was, you can't get me out in here. Is it a correct?
That is informal use of in. In that sentence is informal, okay? Casual. Understand? Because here is an adverb. So we cannot use in here formally. But casually, informally, people use these things. Native speakers have tendencies. They just have habits. And we can't ask them to change that. We have to accept that as a casual use of it for an adverb. But formally, we cannot use in here. Formally, we cannot. Got it?
Got
Only
it, sir.
casual.
Got it, sir. Got it.
Good night, everybody. See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye, sir. Good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye, everyone. See ya.